Hi everyone, good evening. What a match England and New Zealand is turning out to be. I really don't have words to describe what a seesaw battle this game has been. England, in the morning in the first session, when New Zealand were 2-0 for 5, when they resumed, they lost 3. They lost 2 wickets in the first session and they scored 123 runs. In the next session, they did not lose a single wicket and they consolidated their position and scored 98. And post tea in the third session, almost for 14 to 15 overs, they continued the battle for an hour. Then, in the last hour, they just, for mere 5 to 6 overs time, they lost the rest of the balance 5 wickets in a heap and gave the match on a platter to England. The entire fight that New Zealand took to opposition in the first 3 sessions has been nullified by some senseless, intentless batting by the New Zealand after the fall of Kane Williamson's innings. In yesterday's musings, I had told very clearly there is an opportunity for New Zealand to really put pressure on England if they could have extended their lead instead of 256 to say 375, another 120 runs or 100 runs, 350 to 375. Match would have been a cracker of a game. Unfortunately, England batsmen do not fear any kind of bowling, and New Zealand bowling is toothless to say. At best, they are very economical, they are fine, but they are not unplayable. Unfortunately, there are no strike bowlers in New Zealand in this lineup whom we can say if he gets a ball and if he bowls a spell, the opposition will be in trouble. No, we do not see such menacing, lethal bowlers in this New Zealand lineup who can turn the game on its head in one single spell. Unfortunately, Southey is already old and he is at best pedestrian pace. Matt Henry and Wagner are equally at 130s and 130s, average around 135 they bowl. And this New Zealand attack cannot contain England. I will not be surprised if tomorrow England close up before lunch or at max another 5 to 10 overs after lunch. The match is over and England winning this convincingly. Every top order batsman in England who is yet to come, because now Ollie Robinson has come as the Night Hawk. So you have every chance that England will be winning this match either by lunch or at maximum if New Zealand puts up some kind of a resemblance of a fight in defending the balance 210 runs. We may see the whole thing ending up half an hour after the lunch or maximum 1 hour after the lunch. And I think New Zealand has given the match on a platter to England when they could have really put a lot of pressure. It's a lost opportunity. Same thing happened with India women and Australia women. India were cruising and Australian team was in pressure. Today, England bowlers were under pressure. Harry Brook had to come and break the partnership. And there, a senseless run out of Harmanpreet, and here it is a senseless casual running by Bracewell, meant that it's curtains for both these teams. When you give a champion side a small opportunity, they capitalize it to ensure that the opposition will not again get back into the game. It is these small windows of opportunity that the opposition gives to the strong teams that the strong teams capitalize on. That is why they are considered strong team. A team is not strong because they have muscles, because they have cricketing sense, and they can understand and read the game, and they know when to dominate, and they know when to put the opposition or corner the opposition when they make some senseless mistakes. I think with this I will conclude because there is nothing more to talk about, because whatever the effort or the great batting effort and the resilience shown by the New Zealand, everything has come to a knot in a matter of 6 overs in the post tea session after the fall of Kane Williamson's wicket. The dismissal of Kane Williamson itself is really laughable. The entire England team was laughing out of frustration when all their bowlers were tired. The ball was thrown to Harry Brook. And Harry Brook, what a prize wicket and what a key contribution he has done in this match. Literally turning the course of this match from a very interesting even sided match into a one sided match just by dismissing an innocuous looking dismissal of Kane Williamson on the leg side. And the best part of it is nobody appealed loudly and the umpire did not give it out. And Ben Stokes, thinking whether to go for the review or not, he took a gamble. And it turned out that Kane Williamson had a very faintest of edges. Similar thing had happened to Kohli when he was playing Todd Murphy in the first test in Australia. When the ball is outside the leg state, many times when you are trying to, if you are in the if you are batting well and if you have the right intent, you tend to leave that kind of deliveries rather than poke around with it when you feel that it is not necessary. And it is the most one of the softest dismissals I can think of. For Ken Williamson will be cursing himself the way he got out today, and there is no excuse the way Bracewell got out. Ben Fox has proved his worth again in his wicket keeping. He has done fantastic keeping to ensure that New Zealand does not run away with a massive partnership. Okay, and I think with this I will end this session. And tomorrow I will be only talking about the preview between the indoor match between the Border Gavaskar Trophy. What is going to happen? Thank you very much. Thanks for listening.